Hi, in this video, we'll explore the waitlist table settings. To start, hover over the More Convert in the WordPress menu and select the waitlist option. On the opened page, by clicking on the Waitlist Page tab and scrolling down, I reach the settings related to the waitlist table. In this section, we can customize the title and content for the scenario when there are no products in the waitlist. I place empty list in the title section. And please add one or more products to the list in the contents section. I save the settings, enter an empty waitlist, and refresh the page. Now, as you can see, both content and title have changed. Returning to the settings page, we can choose which items or fields should be displayed in the waitlist table. I activate all these options, save the settings, and inspect each one on the waitlist. Entering the waitlist, refreshing the page, you see that checkboxes: product name, product rating, product image, product variables, product price, quantity, product stock, added date, add to cart option for each product, and remove button are displayed on this page. Furthermore, I can control the display of universal action buttons from this section. By unchecking these two options, I save the settings, and refreshing the page, now the action buttons are no longer visible. Moving back to the settings page. Here, I can change the display mode of the waitlist. There are 4 options for this section: List, Grid, both List as default, and both Grid as default. In List or Grid modes, the waitlist display is fixed. But in both modes, users can change the display mode themselves. Choosing List, the waitlist is displayed only in list format. Refreshing the waitlist page, as you can see, it's shown in a list format, and the user can't change the display mode. Now, if I use one of the both modes, save the settings, go back to the waitlist page and refresh, the page is displayed in list format, but the user can change the display mode by clicking on this button. These two modes are the same, except that if the user visits the waitlist page, first option displays the table in grid mode as a default view, and the second option displays the table in list mode by default. By enabling this option, the waitlist table style changes according to your theme. I enable this option, save the settings, and refresh the waitlist page, and as you can see, changes in the appearance of the waitlist table are observed. Returning to the settings and disable this option. From this section, I can customize the list button text and colors inside the waitlist table. I use this color code for both normal and hover states. The font size of 14 pixels is perfectly suitable, and I don't make any changes. For the background color, I use this color code, and for the hover background color, I use this one. I make the changes and save them. Returning to the waitlist page. As you can see, the button style has changed. Moving on, back to the settings page, I can adjust the button sizes from this section. I use a border radius of 10 pixels, set the border width to 0, and the height to 40 pixels. Saving the settings and going back to the waitlist page. You can see changes in the border radius, border width, and height. By activating or deactivating each of these options, I choose whether the styles applied in this section should be applied to the Add to Cart button, quantity field, and pagination, or not. For example, if I deactivate the Add to Cart button, save the settings, and go to the waitlist page, as you can see, the Add to Cart button style returns to its previous state. If you encounter any issues with the quantity field, Activating this option will resolve the problem. In continuation of the settings, I can modify the styles of items inside the list table. I make some slight changes to demonstrate this section. Saving the changes, going back to the waitlist page, and refreshing it, you can see that the styles of items have changed. Returning to the settings page, from these two sections, I can customize the waitlist badges within the waitlist table. I start customizing these badges as I want. Saving the changes, going back to the waitlist page and refreshing it, you can see changes in the color and background color of all badges.